And we're back for some more and we're going to try to advance the main story today. So we're trying to do the main quest called Ancient Secret, and we're up to the Princess Secret subquest here. So let's get to it. So just to catch you up, so what happened last time was that uh, we figured out uh, we went to some ruins, right, and figured out that the congregation of merchants has been on Tier Fadi before. So the congregation of merchants supposedly landed here on Tier Fadi 5 years ago, and then the first settlers that came here from the continent was the Bridgelites from who built the city of Hekmet in this region 15 years ago. And what we found in the ruins was that that wasn't necessarily true, because those ruins were built in a colonial style, and we found some notes that actually says that the earliest settlers here had help from the Knots, which is this faction right here we're staring down, and they brought the congregation of merchants here, which is the faction you're from, and the faction that your cousin actually leads as a governor. So we're going to get to the bottom of this mystery. Hopefully, there's than the other quest, because we got into one fight and that was kind of boring. Let's go.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've explored many ruins on this island. Ruins that, careful scrutiny, were built by...
Has problems with certain members of Teleme. The bishop that accompanies you on occasion could without a doubt tell you more.
I won't hesitate to speak to him about it.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Okay, so I think so. It's a good idea to bring Petrus, I guess. So yeah. So what I said before about it being boring, right? So it's not really boring per se, right? Greedfall is a very great game. It delivers you a good balance of action and storytelling, and you can get around a lot of the conflicts here by doing your job. Actually, by doing your job as legate of the merchant congregation. So Desarde, the main character that we have here, is kind of an emissary for the merchant congregation, right? So it's your job to be diplomatic and not just beat everyone down with your fists, as tempting as that is to do. And you get certain benefits from being, diplomatic, as well as other benefits from being kind of a murder hobo. So I choose a former, right, because that's more fun for me, but that's not necessarily as fun to watch. But different strokes, I guess. So let's take Petrus to Theleme, basically. So I'm going to go and take Vasco, because this is a not quest, and I'm going to go ahead and not bring Ciara, then take Petrus with me. Okay. So this is change of pace. Mostly I usually bring Ciara for main quest because it has a lot to do with the natives. This is the first time I'm actually bringing Petrus and Vasco together on a quest, so that's going to be interesting. So let's go ahead and okay, so I need to question Petrus first. Okay, so probably have to be here.
My dear child, what can I do for you?
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning what we found in those ruins. She said she was bound by a pact that kept her from answering questions on the subject.
The Nauts are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans. I suppose that she wants something in exchange.
Effectively. She told me that her men posted at San Mateus met with some problems, and she advised me to speak to you. Does that make sense?
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Teleme, and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Nauts. We will need to speak with those on Teleme lands. And of course, seek out the Bishop Domitius.
Oh, that asshole. Okay, okay.
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No.
Okay,
Teleme. I tried to touch you with.
Let's skip this, let's skip this. I already heard this.
I will see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Okay, so it's off to San Mateus, the city of Teleme, on Tirfadi. And we're off to see Domitius, the guy who basically killed person for not believing in their god, and they burned their Nadaig right in front of him. So a Nadaig is one of those giant creatures. If you've ever played Greedfall, this is one of those giant creatures you fight at the beginning. So yeah. So let's go ahead and fast travel to your residence on over at San Mateus. So legate of the congregation, you're entitled to certain residences on major cities on Tirfadi. So that includes San Mateus, Hikmet, and of course the merchant congregation, which is called New Serene. Loading, loading. Okay. Okay. So we want to. Okay. Okay, so one question for Nando about the problems with Ptolemy and Bishop Demetrius. Okay, let's see. It's here, but I don't see that anywhere stamped on my compass. Oh, there we go. Yeah, sorry. Blind. Okay, so the harbor office. Okay, need to make my way through the square, right then. Okay.
Come closer.
So I've recently changed my difficulty from normal to extreme because I'm actually over leveled for where I am in the quest, and I'm hoping that will give me some more, challenge when it comes to fights. But I don't think it involves, a diplomacy task. So let's see about that.
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet. Your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Was there something in the air that night?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Teleme. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men, I implore you. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
Fernando and the Admiral are close. When she was captain, he was her chief mate. She trusts him completely. That's why she put him in charge of the management of the port of San Mateus.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, They may be able to give us some information.
Okay, so what to do? Okay, so I need to question Bishop Demisius, which he is over at, I'm guessing at the palace, right? But let's do this first, since we're already here. Okay, so let's find Sailor. Hey, Sailor. I think it'd be easier. I mean, the support and all. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. There we go. You sitting by the docks.
Good day. I am looking for several sailors. Some naughts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Naughts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the port.
I haven't even seen anyone. Mage Inquisitor, nope. Nothing, no one. I'm guessing they must look unique. But no one here. Okay. This guy, okay. So basically question everyone who's sitting.
Good day. I'm looking for two men, Naughts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that's where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Alright, so going to the tavern. Okay. Yeah. So it takes some getting used to getting around these towns because a lot of them look the same. I mean, not the towns, I mean the streets. Right? I mean, I get that the 1700s was, like this, but how do people get around? Everything is so white, it's brown and gray. I mean, they do have street signs, right? I'm not a fan of reading the street signs, and I just open the map every time I get lost. One trick is to just to get your bearings is to find a location, stamp it with your mark, and just head there. Okay. So we're back at the square and we're heading for this part. So we probably can get there through here. So yeah.
Come closer. All of our products are of less.
Okay. Alright, is this spot? No, this is not a spot. No. Okay. I'm going to have to go around. Okay, going around.
We're approaching the tavern.
If we want to eavesdrop on conversations, we should be discreet.
Okay. So let's save just in case we get caught. You should be seeing a blue screen. Alright, okay. So those are the guys that we want to eavesdrop on. And for eavesdropping, you can drink a greater haste potion, or so told, and it will allow you to be detected less, and you should crouch so that you're quiet. But the stealth mechanics in this game aren't really that clear, so let's see. Okay, I'm here. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Alright, there
You
we go.
again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Naughts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my daughter. You've been misinformed.
I thought I was going to eavesdrop. What the hell? Okay, okay. Intermission or allow Petrus to speak. Yeah, let's allow Petrus to speak. I want to get
You
his...
do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as pious as yourself.
Petrus. All politics. Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to infidels?
Remember your manners, Aloysius, and tell us politely what this is about. The Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary, and you know she'll listen to me.
I do not appreciate this attempt at intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Naughts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really do not realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
That's a bit odd, right? That's a complete 180 on his domineering personality. He was very, very domineering and overbearing the last time we saw him. He killed a man out on the street as he burned the person, I mean, the being that he worshipped. And now he's kind of meek and submissive. That's not, you know... Okay. Okay, free the captive nuts. Free the captive nuts. So we want to go in through the tower. Okay. Okay, and it's downstairs. Okay. Okay.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed. Of that I can assure you. Come on.
Okay, can I enter here? No one's stopping me, so... Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, so in Greedfall you can wear certain, certain pieces of armor that you can trick the surrounding NPCs to thinking that you're one of them. And now, since no one has stopped me yet, I'm guessing that I'm not in a restricted place because I'm not wearing any coin guard armor, so I have to wear a yeah. The blue silver is for the coin guard, so we could wear that. covering that. But yeah, I can't wear that because yeah, that needs one endurance. I don't have endurance. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, okay. Usually they'll stop me before they arrest me or something. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay, so this is probably not it. Okay, let's talk to this guy. This guy.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
Okay, just bribe him.
And if I gave you this so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
That was easy.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification, before they can execute their plan. We should go and see this Domitius after all. What he will tell us may help us understand.
That was yeah. Yeah. So this is one of the things I like and dislike about Greedfall, right? So it gives you the option to, well, complete quests without it engaging in any combat, right? So it gives you the option to be diplomatic. You know, you can talk your way out of things using intuition or charisma, or you can let your certain party members talk on your behalf, and as you can see, you can just bribe your way out of things. So that gives you a lot of options, and avoiding conflict is good, right? It feels good to make your way through the game without actually fighting, but you know, you do miss the conflict and the thrill of battle. I'm level 30 and want to show off my skills, I mean my magic skills basically. But I don't really get to do that if you just avoid every fight. So mostly it's just unavoidable fights and boss fights that I get into. So let's see if I can go to Domitius. Should be an arch around here somewhere. Here we go. Okay. Down this alley, I should be able to turn.
Come closer.
Get the palace over here. Now this is very impractical. Well, see, these whole freaking. How many steps are these? So, come on, if you weren't the main character, you'd be panting by then. Oh, this our days, not being very ladylike at all. 3 steps at a time. 4 steps at a time. Just, either she has some giant strides, or these are very small steps. So in the mansion, who we're looking for is at the top. So all the governor mansions are basically templates of each other. So if you go to Hickman and New Serene, your cousin's mansion and the Governor Burnham's mansion will be the same as these ones. Just a bit, different decorations, of course. Here you have some, I don't know what these are, footstools, so things that you kneel on, I guess, for prayer. But they're not really using them, they're just praying directly to the Pope, or, oh no, they're having a mass. Okay. Bishop Demetrius.
What do you want from me, my daughter?
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah. Congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
I believe you have a few problems with the Naughts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my daughter. And of course the pagan Naughts would be among them. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naught suffering from the Blood Plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
What a nest of absurdities.
What other reaction would you expect from those responsible for the curse that afflicts us?
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Yeah,
anything else?
Shut your face, Demetrius. Am I really going to investigate the Naughts? That sounds absurd. He was being racist, plain as day. Am I gonna give credence to any of that? Come on. Well, I guess I need to prove them innocent. Okay, so Knot Quest. I've been looking forward to a Knot Quest. I haven't really had any interactions with the Knot since the beginning. And since with Vasco's quest, and he's maxed out. Well, I don't know actually if he's maxed out. At least I got his relationship bonus, which is a bonus to intuition, so I don't need to max out my intuition. Just do 2 points for it, and I get all the benefits as long as he's with me. Okay.
All of our products are a blessing from the Enlightened. We supply the nut.
I'm going to go to the harbor. That's harbor office. Okay. And we need to be wearing. Okay. Oh. Is that a knot uniform? Okay, Vasco's wearing a knot uniform, so that's the same icon. Okay. Okay, back to Admiral What's-His-Face.
Good day, de Sardet. How can I help you?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Naughts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor, because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
I mean, don't deny it. If you're innocent, just say it. Come on, I have your back, man.
Thanks. I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Naught's secrets, but the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new, if we can stay discreet.
So blow up the wall. Stay discreet. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, okay. Go around. Where's the door? Where's the other door? Okay. Need to climb that. Hopefully, this will give us a way. That did not give us a van. I mean, if this was some other game, this would probably be the way to play it, but it's not. So, where do we go? Ooh, chest. There should be a way around it somehow. Okay, there we go. Who builds a wall? Oh, I mean a door you can't get into. Okay, there we go. So I'm wearing a Knots outfit. I should be safe. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just here. Okay, it's upstairs. Why are there none knots here? They're coin dots. Oh, no they're not. They're just wearing armor for some reason. Okay. Document. Yeah. Reading.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way, we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
I can assure you we're not hiding anything reprehensible. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself...
I don't want Pascal to be mad at me. What he says, he's free to check it out, so... Hello, random knot. Okay, so what are we looking for? Probably not here. Okay. Okay. Dunport and yeah, probably went there earlier. Confusion. Still wearing the Knots outfit, right? So probably just need to go around this warehouse. Okay. I'm feeling out of place without a hat. Okay, the reason why I don't wear a hat is because all of the hats are fugly. And I'm not really wearing any armor. I mean heavy armor. So, so yeah. So I mean, that looks like a knot hat. I mean, this one kind of like you're going out for a Sunday stroll. So, this one you can't wear. So, uh, let's wear the tricorn and see. Okay. Okay, search the hammer. So the orange one's probably...
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
These objects are called sextants. Looking at the heavens through them, we can determine and track precisely the course of our ships.
Nothing magic or impure therein. They are nothing but measuring instruments.
Wing scales? Ooh, oh, okay. Model of the Earth?
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
Oh, okay. How does that work?
And that, it looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather?
The second instrument is a barometer, and it does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
So, the knots are a science faction? Oh. That's nice. Okay. So what else are we looking for? Anything in the hangar? Anything in the hangar? Nothing here, really. Okay. Maybe I missed something downstairs. Okay. There we go. Something in the ground. Poop? It's a bug. Okay. Please have the dolphin crab, the trident prepared as quickly as possible. Also make sure to replace the barometer. The one on board is not as precise as it should be. The crew was not able to steer clear of the storm in time, which cost us a sail. Be discreet. Okay, so they're keeping measuring instruments a secret? Well, I guess that's a trade secret.
These instruments
Probably.
are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I have definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the better of him.
I don't think you realize the importance of what you have just seen. These instruments allow us to dominate the oceans and discover new worlds. Keeping this secret has enabled us to remain the only ones capable of navigating the high seas.
Everyone just thinks you use a magic of your own.
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects us from competition.
And this story about the Malachor?
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it, but we're not responsible for it. I truly hope you'll reveal nothing of what you've discovered in this place.
Okay, find proof against Ordo Luminous? Proof against what? Proof that they're crazy?
Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
Ah, okay. That one. The big racist one. Or should I call it the big Nazi movement? Okay. So where is it going to be? It's going to be San Mateus. Where here? Oh. Oh, I haven't been there. Alright. Okay, go there. Hopefully we'll get into a fight that we can't avoid. If I can avoid it, I'll probably avoid it. But, you know, cross your fingers, hope I get to kick some aid. I've been here before. This is the second time I ran through here, but still, these streets are confusing. Just barrels everywhere, white walls, cobblestone. That's not the right pattern. Yeah, I mean, see, I made a wrong turn. I was supposed to go straight. Okay. See, I don't know how anyone from the 17th century got around with just huge. Okay, there was an arc here. Okay. Just go straight here. Should be able to turn the square under this arch. And should turn right, and Order Luminous headquarters, office should be no other door. Classic Desarde entrance. Should I wear? Okay, let's. Wear the bishop's robes. Okay. I am your priestess. Okay, so it's somewhere here. It's not telling me which floor. Okay, just search every room, I'm guessing. There's no one here, so just in case I'm wearing their uniform, I want to put up the priest's robe. Is this? No, that's real loud. Sometimes they don't. They have fake doors to give the illusion of a bigger room. Okay, so no one's here. So no one's guarding your headquarters? Come on, bad guys. You have church money. At least hire some guards.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
That was a surprise at that. What happened there? Not even dialogue. Just attack me. Okay. Well, I guess I got what I wanted. Okay, let's search them. They probably have something. Reservoir metal. You wear the poop on your neck? A bezoar is kind of like solidified hair that like goats kind of eat. It just builds up in their stomach. It was used in Harry Potter, right, when Ron was poisoned. So that's what a bezoar is. So make it an amulet. That's disgusting. Okay. Nothing. Really? Okay. Room. Torture room. Okay. The purification of the knots will begin as soon as those we have in our jails will have confessed. We will have enough proof then to convince Mother Cardinal to let us act. Okay, these are just, come on. At high time we eliminated these heretics have been allowed to circulate our cities freely. Till then, stay discreet, we'd be in a delicate situation if our plan. What? They're the ones who have allowed you to come to this island in the first place, and you're going to kill them.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Vasco said it himself. They're the only ones who can traverse the seas, and basically they're the only ones who've been able to bring people here. They're the ones who brought you here in the first place, I mean, to the island, from the continent. If these stupid guys kill them all, then how are they going to get back? They could probably just live here, but still. Fanatics. Come on. She just went full Rocky on those stairs. Okay. Talk to Domitius. Hey, puppet man.
Yes?
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
I don't rightly know.
Okay.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof, other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island. The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and imprison every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should
What?
not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts?
Exactly
I
what
want
I
them
said.
arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Nauts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Ooh, Ptolemy is now nice. And I got... Ooh. I got a reward. Okay. Let's see what the reward is. Okay. And that should have updated our main quest, but still... Oh. That still doesn't finish the Prince's Secret quest. Okay. Well, I guess it's called the Princess Secret, so it has to have something to do with the prince? Well, your cousin is the son of the prince, so that makes him a prince, but he's called a governor here, so... Huh. Which prince are we talking about? Okay, so the way the political structure in Tier 5D works is that basically there are 3 cities from the continent, Hikmet, San Mateus, and Userit, and everyone, the power, or I guess the governing body of the governing representative of each of those cities is called the governor. But in the congregation of merchants, the House of Dorsey is led by the prince, which also leads a congregation of merchants. So I'm guessing he's referring to... Oh, okay, that just hit me. Okay, we're looking for whatever the prince, okay, basically Constantine's father, hid way back when. So it's basically the Prince's Secret. Because, okay, I get it. Oh, thinking out loud does help. Okay. Ooh, that's nice, but that... Oh, okay, this is my reward. Large cleaver. Okay. Hmm. Nope, 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 not what I wanted to do. Okay, so probably... Should go to you. The one he's using is nicer. That's so sad. That's... okay, that's a unique blade. Anyway. Well, I have, you know, other... Because it's not it's not... It, you know, it doesn't have any crafting slots, that's why. Okay. Okay. That's sad, that's sad. Oh, usually, sometimes there are more than one reward, so let's check out. Maybe I got other things. Force chain. No, that was there before. Priest escape. No, no, no. I mean, I know I can find out the rewards on Reddit if I just go there or, you know, online, but yeah, there's a fun in that. Okay. Now, so we talked to the admiral about, you know, the girl admiral we got the quest from. Okay, she's supposed to reveal the secrets now. Okay, okay, okay. All right, so let's sell a few things that I'm not going to use. Let's get rid of the poop medal.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fadi was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth. And now you have it. Anything else?
Yeah, that anything else was completely. Huh? What? So I told you about your secret birth. You want anything else?
I need to be
Of course
going.
not.
Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go see him.
My child, I understand that this revelation is upsetting. I wish I had the right words to comfort you. In any case, you do not have to be ashamed of your ancestry. This island is at the very core of all our fates.
Who said I was ashamed? Is that why you don't have a first name, Desarde?
You'll find all you need. Come closer, good people. The cure environment.
Rocky, Rocky.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me! Constantine, stay with me! Constantine! There is a chance he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No. No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so... Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I am here. Pull yourself together.
Slap him, slap him, slap him.
Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that cannot be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story. Believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother was captured from here during one of them. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
Your fair cousin. No. All the lies that we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told I am the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my fair cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
Ooh, what's this?
Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt.
What's going on,
Must I
Kurt?
remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell me.
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No, we must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where your conspirators are?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't maxed out Kurt. Yeah. See, relations level friendly. Oh, that's not maxed out. You know, you can romance them, but I haven't gotten around to that. Probably going to be taking... Probably Petrus. He was the one in the cutscene.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry, before the guard can act.
Okay, so this is a bit anticlimactic, right? So I'm going to end the stream here, and I'm going to, well, prepare for escape, basically, the next episode. Thank you for watching, guys. This has been Fantastic Gaming. I'm Finn, and thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you like this episode, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on YouTube. And yeah, thanks for watching.